Elon Musk's shocking new rules his kids must follow. Billionaire Elon Musk may have his hands full running various companies like Tesla and SpaceX, but he also has 6 children to look after. Now Elon has a trip for Tesla to China, for example. He brings the kids with him, and they'll go see the Great Wall, or take the bullet train from Beijing designed, and they saw the terracotta warriors. Well, in this video, we're going to take a look into the family life of the world's richest man, including his 2 ex-wives and his 6 kids. And you'll wonder what type of lifestyle Elon privileged kids live. And after watching this video, you might be surprised by the type of father that Elon Musk is always unfamiliar. Musk's first child, Nevada Alexander Musk, was born in 2000 2 years after he married Canadian author Justine Wilson in 2000. Sadly, he died at just 10 weeks old of sudden infant death syndrome. In 2004, Musk and then-wife Justine welcomed twins, Griffin and Xavier. The twins, who are now 17, were conceived through in vitro fertilization. The former couple's triplets, Kai Saxon and Damian Musk, were born in 2006, and they too were conceived through in vitro. On May 5, 2020, Elon and his partner singer-songwriter Grimes announced the arrival of their little boy. Now the pair initially named the newborn child XAI-12. The name appeared to be partially inspired by one of the songs from 32-year-old Grimes' last album, For a M. Unfortunately for the couple, the name was not in accordance with California state law. As the law prohibits Indo-Arabic numerals and names, to comply with the law they changed the name to XA, X2 or Roman numeral 12. Naturally, Elon's hectic work schedule doesn't leave much time for a personal life. He has to run multiple companies, conduct meetings with influential people from all over the world, and ensure that humanity's existential crisis, as well as potential extinction, are his teenage sons often visit his factories in California, and they also embark on an annual camping trip together to get away from the media and to give Elon that much-needed break. However, like most adolescent boys their age, they probably don't want to be spending every waking second of the day with their father. But then again, not everyone's father sends rockets out to space. In 2008, Musk divorced his wife of 8 years, Canadian author Justine Wilson. Justine and Elon split custody of their 5 kids, and all their contact about the children happens via Elon assistant. 6 weeks after Musk filed for divorce, he texted Justine to say he was engaged to a gorgeous British actress in her early 20s. To move to Los Angeles to be with him, Musk later married that British actress Tallulah Riley in 2010. But it was just 2 years before they divorced. Then they reconciled and married once more. But the up-and-down relationship finally ended in 2016. Elon, he's kind of cheeky and funny. He's very loving and devoted to his children. He tries to come home early for family dinners and play some computer games with the boys. On the weekends, they're usually traveling, and the kids are good travelers. There were billions of nannies before there was even a nanny manager. They try to do stuff as a family when they can. Elon wants them to have the sense of an ordinary life, but they live a very odd life. They go to the rocket factory and are like, oh, no, not again. You know, it's not cool. If your dad does it, they're used to it. There's a lot of resource conflicts when you have 5 kids. At any given point, somebody's taking somebody's toy. Statistically speaking, somebody heard somebody say, 1 out of 5 has a good chance of being unhappy at any given point. Musk is a pretty good dad. He has the kids for slightly more than half the week and spends a fair bit of time with them. You'll also take them when he goes out of town. Custody of the 5 children, it's split evenly. Almost all of his non-work waking hours are spent with the boys, and they are the love of his life, says Musk. But as much as Elon is a loving father, he's also very strict. In fact, there's some very specific rules that these billionaire kids must abide to. Reading. Elon's sons have to read more books than them. Number of video games they play video games. Even when they're playing video games, they're not allowed to play dumb ones. For example, one time Elon found them playing a video game where the only objective was to tap on a cookie. He was so furious about it, he made them delete the cookie game right then and there. Then he had them download another game where the objective was to measure the flight path of a bird. Focus on problem solving. Musk handles his children by teaching them to focus on problem solving, not learning how to use X to solve problem Y. To gives them the object of study, car engine symphony computer, and he asked them take it apart. Then they learn the individual components that make up the object, study pistons, cords, computer chips, and how to manipulate them. Due to his innovative and eccentric nature, Musk did not want to take his children to a traditional elite school. I hated going to school when I was little, it was torture, confessed Musk, who was bullied as a child in South Africa. So in 2014, he decided to found his own school named Ad Astra with his own methodology, supported by a former teacher at the Maryland School for Gifted Children located in Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, which his children used to attend. The goal of this hermetic school. An alternative to the age segregation model. Musk says that separating children by age doesn't make sense for education because students have different interests and abilities that are independent of how old they are. Focus on problem solving. Instead of giving children tools in a vacuum, they should be taught how to solve problems. Gamification. The tycoon pointed out that he does not have to encourage his children to play since education through games is something natural for children. He refuses to place the students in grades, he lets the teachers build the curriculum to match the interest, aptitude, and abilities of his children. If they're good at something, he lets them focus on that. The subjects are also different because in Ad Astra students study artificial intelligence, applied science, coding and design of many things, mainly the creation of robots. An interesting module at Ad Astra has called the offering. It involves fabricating everything from weather balloons to battling robots. For the robot competition, the children asked whether they could have a flamethrower or use electromagnetic pulse technology in their design. The answer is always yes, laughs the teacher, you know until you destroy the school. The curriculum does not include sports subjects, foreign languages, or music. The 50-year-old businessman considers that it's no longer appropriate to teach foreign languages in schools because today, there's real-time translation software. So Elon doesn't want his children to just be inventors. He wants them to be entrepreneurs. He wants them to come up with ideas that are feasible and have commercial success. This is reinforced by Ad Astra Symposium module in which students present and defend a project before hundreds of adults. The idea the student should be giving essentially a TED Talk in front of an audience that's going to give them real feedback. Elon Musk kids are also fortunate enough to have a wealthy father that can afford to take them anywhere around the world and beyond. That's at the end of the video. Hope you like this video, plus thank you for spending some time with us, and please let us know in the comments section below about the video. A gentle reminder, subscribe to our channel for more content just like this one, and also press the bell icon to get notified about our new uploads. Hey people, you thought it was great to see this video. If you want to see which videos we have on our channel, then you can click above.